This time on Dirty Dan's Garage, we've got ourselves a 1967 Sears, yes it is a Sears, 17.5-foot runabout boat powered by a 75 horse Evinrude Starflight 5 from 1963. My brother and I went down to Crystal River, Florida to get this absolute gem for a whopping 200 bucks. The guy we got it from didn't seem to really know a whole lot about it. He bought it with the intention of making a project out of it and then ended up not doing anything with it. And best I can figure is this thing hasn't seen water in probably about 20, almost 25 years would be my guess, because I found a flare can in the boat that is dated 97, so most likely it hasn't seen any sort of action since 1997 at least. Now it is still drum and pulley driven, not cable driven like or gearbox driven like the new boats, so that means I'll be on the hunt for clothes wire like you'd hang your clothes to dry on, because that's what they used. And also, due to the fact that it's been sitting in the sun for so long, all of the wiring is basically toast on it, so I haven't been able to get it running yet, because I basically will have to hot wire it. You can see here you can see some of the wiring is hanging out. Just fell off of my finger, so that's going to be getting a complete redo, which I will be doing kind of a time lapse of, because hardly anybody has any interest in that kind of thing. But it still has the original gauges in it, a tachometer and a amp meter gauge. I've already gone and put a new ignition in it because the ignition is shot that was in it, just to see what it would do. And this is one of the models that would have had electric shift in it. Unfortunately, these buttons are completely toast. They do work, but they don't actually electrically work, so it looks like somebody put a switch in here to bypass them, which from what I understand is pretty standard. The floor, on the other hand, is completely soft. I will be tearing that out and probably doing a video on that as well. And I'll probably be replacing this crap bucket seat with the forward-backwards style seats that would have been period correct for these boats, and maybe doing a bench back there as well for some extra seating. So here's the tag for the boat, just in case. She is an actual Sears boat. I do not know what the model of it is. It's pretty difficult to find information on it. The trailer is passable, but the bunks are not present, so they'll need to be rebuilt. It looks like the guy before me decided to hold the boat up with 2x4s, and it'll need a fresh set of tires and probably some good wheel bearing grease. And in the nose here, I'm gonna have to re-spool this winch strap, and the thing still does work, it just needs a new strap, and I'll have to redo the hook in the nose. So other than that, it should turn out to be a pretty decent project. This is going to be more of a restoration type project, so if at all possible, I'm going to try to keep that engine and most of the original stuff on the boat. But obviously if I can't get it fixed, then it's going to end up getting replaced, because parts like this chrome that's delaminating here, if I can get the camera to focus, is not going to be easy to find. Same with the cleats, completely delaminating chrome. I am going to try to save that light over there, because it does look like it's in good enough shape that I can polish it and leave it be. And same goes for the engine. At the moment, it turns over by hand. This video is filmed a bit in the future because I lost the original intro video, so here we are. That's why the back of the engine is already off, which you will see is almost a borderline don't do that. Leave it alone, leave the old girl be, but I had to go stick my foot in it so I could work on the thermostat area. So it is a non-power trim model, which shouldn't be surprising for the year that this boat is. It has lift assist on it, so it makes it a little easier to lift. Here's the model of the Evinrude that's on it. It's a 75393E. So she's a real specimen. Should be an interesting project. It's already been cleaned up, but I do have a video of cleaning that up. It's not lost, it's just I lost this one, so I had to refilm it. So yeah, the original plan for this boat was to take that black jet ski over there and take the engine and drivetrain from it and graft it into this hull, but after seeing this engine and the fact that it looks like it could work, I decided against doing that. That was the original purpose for this project, was so I could make a jet boat out of it. But since this one came with an engine that seems viable and everything else seems pretty good, there's no sense in trying to chop up a boat that I also already have titled. So I have the original title and it is titled in my name, so there's no sense in chopping it up. So I left it alone. I'll probably rebuild that ski in a later video. Not the XP. The XP will be, that thing's garbage. So yeah, we'll be doing some more on this pretty soon. I already got some videos of it filmed, and the little love and it'll come around. Be a nice sandbar boat. So